We are at AOAA Offroad Park in Shamokin, Pennsylvania for the Great American Crawl.
The first time I was here was about 3 years ago, and I knew it was a huge park. It's about 8,000 acres. Yeah, definitely a big park. And we only saw a smidge of it, but it's a big park, beautiful park, super rocky, super hilly, mountainous, plenty of stuff to do out here. And the staff has been absolutely amazing.
Those guys have been really helpful to work with and really generous to us.
Yeah, Dave, awesome. Appreciate everything he did. And yeah, they helped us out a ton. Tree there.
Stop! I've noticed a lot of you are not subscribed to the channel. We are going to be giving away a free shirt in every video this year. This is one of the new shirts we're giving away on the Great American Crawl at every stop. We've also got these and a bunch of other apparel we're launching. We're going to be grabbing one thing out of our store at random and sending it out to one of you who have subscribed to the channel. Like, subscribe, leave a comment below that you have and what your shirt size is, and it could be you. We're going to pin your comment to the top, whoever we pick, and then you're going to be getting a pretty cool piece of clothing. Enjoy the video.
It's been an awesome weekend. It was a blast.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I'm so glad we came. It was, yeah, just the whole thing was a good time.
I liked it. Yeah, I was excited to come out here because I'd never been to Pennsylvania, and I was surprised and impressed.
The terrain out here is a little bit different than Michigan. Even how the rocks are held together. We have a lot more sand out there, and this was a lot more dirt, black dirt from the coal, especially, and a lot more traction from these rocks out here compared to Michigan.
Didn't miss it by a nickel.
Yeah, 102 was just, yeah, kind of get you warmed up, and it was, I don't know if it was a green or a blue or what it was just to get you there kind of trail. Took us out, kind of see some scenery, see the sights, so to speak, and kind of get you familiar with where we were headed.
There were longer runs of good obstacles, consistency, and then from one, I guess, obstacle or one, trail to another, you weren't cruising too far.
Some of the stuff that, as we went through the day, we moved fast. I mean, Billy, our trailer, did a great job keeping things moving. Just the terrain, like I said, it varied. Even though it was similar type stuff, it varied, but yeah. back out on the road. Then Jordan was running hot again. Then Elks had a flat tire again.
The power tank came in handy. I mean, even we had flat
We had
tires.
4, 5, 6 times we had to air up tires with the power tank just because of valve stems or this issue, that issue, whatever.
Getting dirt in the bead, and I mean, we ran such low tire pressure all weekend. It was very easy to get dirt in the bead or anything like that.
Going up that mountain, breaking into a rig, that's how it goes. I don't think it liked the steep inclines. We were on that, 20 minutes going up, steep uphill. And I think oil was just dumping and it was kind of starved for oil, so it started white smoking on me. One of our other leads he had the same motor and he had a baffled oil pan. And he said that fixed his problem because he had the same issue. So it was nice seeing somebody else with the same motor, and that's kind of why I went with the Hemi. It's unique, but that's one of the downfalls too, is you don't know as much. So it was nice seeing somebody else with one that had good suggestions.
Our trail guide for the entire weekend, both Friday and Saturday, was Billy.
Yes.
Break It Billy.
I think that's one of the big things that we always do is go into locals. I mean, it's proven itself very useful to use the locals. They know all the lines. It beats us going out here and winging it because we'd only see a smidge of the parks that we already see. So I think that works out really well.
For sure.
He did really good.
That was the one where it was very not graceful for me at the very beginning.
Where do I go now?
I don't know.
What's behind me, Ian?
Oh,
A rock, you can't keep backing up.
Can I go forward?
Try turning all the way driver.
I saw a line that Billy went and took. A lot of the people took the right line. And well, I looked to the left of the trees and it was like pretty nasty ledge with a little bit of a V in it, and then it was the line that everyone else was taking. So figured it'd be a great time to deviate a little.
Left.
Did it very not gracefully to go in there first, but as soon as I got on that ledge, it kind of bounced up, and the scary part was after the ledge of coming down it, and that was probably the easiest part, was coming off the ledge.
Still pretty lined up? Oh, I'm higher than I wanted to be.
A little bit. After it drops down.
Yeah. Here's the back on it. Not as gentle as I wanted to be. No, that's true. Exactly my point.
Yeah, this is year 3, season 3. We've been involved with the crawl, and it was less capable the first year. So in between first and second year, I did some upgrades to it, put the 1-tons on it, and
Mickey Thompsons
moved up to
and-
the Mickey 40s, the Baja Bosses, and that whole thing made me a whole lot more comfortable with wheeling it. So I've gotten some more seat time in. The more seat time I've gotten, the more comfortable. I've seen the Mickeys perform, and they just do amazing. I've been really, really impressed with the grip, the traction. They clean out well, just everything that they've. And I think as a tire, they've helped me be more confident in the rig and what it can do.
Yeah, some good obstacles. I was surprised the traction was good, even when wet.
Right.
Which I wasn't sure how it was going to be like some places, which is a cool thing about going to different areas. That's why I like to crawl.
I saw Billy go through, which that's not even funny of how quickly he went through that. But I was like, I'll try the same thing, and I did not work. Ended up on the passenger side rear, and I'm getting sucked in the hole. It's like a 45-inch hole, and it kept sucking me in, and then it just bounded up the tire to where it just was wearing away at the clutch a little too much, and heated up the clutch and disintegrated the clutch a little bit.
Smelled nice.
Yeah, smoked
smell
everyone
nice.
up. Try to pick up a note from you, and
Yeah, smoking all weekend. Yep.
Clutch does not like that.
trying to think of other options.
The good thing is he was 3 inches longer.
So yeah, it was the first red, I think it was a red obstacle that we did. Not a red trail, but just a red obstacle. And it was, yeah, you had to have just the right line. Typically favors the long wheelbase, but I just happened to pick the right line the first time and just kind of walked the first 2/3 of it, and then got to the end and lost momentum and lost my steam and kind of struggled a little bit, and then finally popped right out and on.
He just went right around the hole that I was in and just made me look like an idiot.
Walked around the hard spots.
Yeah.
Turn hard in. Hard driver. Yep.
He just made you look like a fool.
I know, I suck. I apparently just suck.
I did see Rock Buggy go up that. He went crazy high on the left. I mean, I thought I was staring at the sky. He was way cockeyed. With the rear steer on that thing, he can just kind of pick and choose and change his line. I can't hardly follow him through stuff because I can never replicate what he does. It's just kind of cool. He can shift this way, shift that way. But yeah, he got way up and twisted around and came through it. Yeah, it worked out real good for him.
And then you came up over there, you were stuck in it a little bit, and then you just, again, walked right through it, and I was like, oh, sweet, guys.
I actually crawled up it a lot better than I thought, and then kind of came down on the rock, and yeah, that was a strange hiss.
Yeah, you hear your exhaust.
It was just the exhaust came down like almost perfectly flat on that rock, or molded to the rock.
That was a new sound.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, when he got up that, it sounded like he blew the bead on his tire.
Yeah.
On his rear tire. So we started looking under there, and his exhaust is no longer a circle. It was, smushed.
And then finally after that, after everyone else made it through, that's when I attempted to go again. It did go up this time. It was still 2 or 3 attempts, but we did get it up there.
Finding that line.
Yeah.
You were taking
Finding that line.
I was taking notes from everyone, yeah. Yeah, make sure I find the right spot where to put my tires at.
He's in limp mode.
Billy is like, yeah, we're gonna go check out another red trail, and it's a little sketchy. If you want it, you can try it. And so
There's
we
a
all went
reason
and walked
they
it.
call him Break It Billy.
Yeah, the reason they call him Break It Billy, I'm guessing. So yeah, he said, yeah, let's go down and we'll walk it. And I walked it with everybody else. And I'm like, no, I don't think so. They were big rocks, big stones.
Not follow the blue arrow, as you will see.
Then you walked a set of steps up, and I'm like looking all this, how it's gonna play out. I'm like, not for me. End of the day, first day, I got one more day to go. I'm just gonna go run it out, and I'll watch what happens. So.
Billy, again, attempted it because he knows everything and where to put his tires and everything.
Pretty much.
And yeah, from what I saw, he got down the kind of move around part where everything moves out from under you, like no problem.
Yep.
From what I've seen, he just kind of defied physics on that one, and this giant hole he was in with this tire somehow moved back out of the hole and over it, which I've never seen anything do that. So he definitely knows his rig and knows where to put his tires at, and he just cruised on out of it. And we're again just sitting there like, okay, yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, it's easy.
He knew exactly what he was doing, where he was going.
So after Billy, then Rock Buggy came in there.
So yeah,
He got turned around and started making his way up to that 4.5 foot undercut ledge to, crawling up out of there.
I didn't see him drop in, but I saw him coming out, and I heard him trying to come out. I heard the bang when he was trying to come out.
Got just bound up in the right spot, and the rear drive shaft just twisted right off the Atlas. And thankfully, he was bound up in the right spot that we were able to get underneath there safely and remove the broken pieces so that we could winch out properly.
Yeah, he sheared the yoke.
I think that's supposed to be connected.
Oh, no, bro. You think so?
There's
I was saying I got a welder at camp. Glue that back on.
Let me see that.
Oh, flat.
This fell out. I don't know if you know where it goes.
The recovery went like
Really
extremely smooth. I think it was one of the easiest recoveries.
Yeah, that's like unheard of for us.
It was a very difficult spot. It looked like, he obviously couldn't make it under his own power. He had an issue. With the size of the rocks and the undercuts, he winched right up it.
Yep.
Surprisingly well.
We were able to use the Warren winches and then Factor 55's little donut to double up on the winch, and he just cruised up.
I was really excited after day one, just seeing one side of the park, or a portion of that side of the park.
If you want to know more about the crawls and come on out in the crawls, go on thegreatamericancrawl.com, find the event near you, fill out the registration form and come hang out. Free to join, free to enter. Come on out. We feed you on Saturdays and give out some good stuff.